Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this video, which is a brief introduction to using the Airlock facility through AppCenter. AppCenter is the user interface for NaviCloud, NaviSite's managed cloud services platform. Airlock serves as the means through which images can be uploaded to a NaviSite storage location and then imported into the NaviCloud environment. Airlock also serves as a chamber isolated from the rest of your cloud environment, where you can segregate and apply advanced diagnostics to your cloud servers. And we'll be focused in this video on actions we perform from the Servers tab of AppCenter. So to begin accessing Airlock for purposes of importing VMs, first you upload an OVF file to the NaviCloud FTP site, and then you import that OVF into the Airlock. So to initiate the process, we will navigate over here to the subgroup menu, select Import OVF, and we get a dialog. And it's through this dialog that we're going to initiate import of an Open Virtualization Format, or OVF package. And as you see on the dialog, the first thing that you need to do is upload the OVF from your site to the NaviSite FTP site. Now, given the size of these images, it is recommended that you use an FTP client instead of a web browser or command line to do the upload. So you would invoke the FTP client facility of your choice and log into the NaviCloud FTP site, the link for which you see here, using your NaviSite, your NaviCloud login credentials. And you'd upload the OVF to the NaviCloud FTP site. But to save time for the purposes of this video demonstration, I won't perform the upload now. Okay, I've already performed the upload previously, and we'll just use that upload for the import that we're going to do here today. So after the upload, you import OVF through the same dialog. The import dialog presents you with a list of available OVFs. We'll select mine. Specify the desired machine name and click the import button. The system displays the AppCenter Servers tab. A status bar indicates that the import is in progress, and a little radioactive icon appears indicating that the server is to be isolated in the Airlock. As import of the OVF completes, the status bar fills, and then eventually when the import is completed, the status bar is no longer displayed. The VM appears in the Airlock, powered down. So that's uploading and importing the server to the Airlock. Next, to gain access to the machine in the Airlock. To do that, you need to use AnyConnect VPN, but you'll be using Airlock credentials separate and distinct from your standard NaviCloud AnyConnect login. It's the use of the Airlock credentials upon VPN login that provides you access to the machines in the Airlock network. once you establish that connection, the airlocked VM becomes accessible to you through a console facility. So we're going to begin to follow the standard procedure for connecting to VPN through AppCenter, except we're going to use Airlock specific login. So come up here to the Connect to VPN icon. And the Airlock specific login is simply Airlock dash and then your NaviCloud login. And we connect to the Cisco AnyConnect VPN client. And as always, when we do so, it puts the Cisco AnyConnect indicator down here in the system tray. And once we're logged into the VPN, back here at the Servers tab of AppCenter, we use the click menu on the imported VPN, select Details, and we see that when a server is available in the Airlock, a console option appears on the commands section of the server details screen. So to make any changes to the VM prior to moving it to production, we can click the console link. So on first use of the Airlock, you may be prompted when you click the console link to install a VMware plugin. The plugin must be installed in order for you to proceed with the console usage. Once the plugin has been installed, a console window will open up, and the OS of the VM can be manipulated just like a physical machine from keyboard and monitor. And after you've completed all modifications and manipulations necessary on the VM and the Airlock, and you're ready to take it out of isolation and integrate it into your cloud environment, you come back here to AppCenter. You need to first shut the VM down either from within the OS or through the AppCenter interface. And returning to the Servers tab, the VM depicted in AppCenter when it's shut down displays the red circled square, the stopped icon, indicating that it's powered down. You click on the VM, select Move Out of Airlock. Remove from Airlock dialog prompts for the VLAN and IP to which you'll be moving the VM. Make your selections and submit. And AppCenter indicates that that job is working. And when complete, that move out of Airlock job moves the VM from its Airlock isolation into the mainstream of your cloud environment and powers it on. The VM, as depicted in AppCenter, no longer displays the radioactive icon indicating that it is isolated. And once the move out of Airlock is complete, you can manipulate the VM through AppCenter controls and facilities in the same manner as all the other VMs in your cloud environment. So that's uploading, importing, and accessing a server using NaviCloud Airlock. But you can also find Airlock to be useful for segregating and troubleshooting a VM from your cloud environment. that you need to work with in isolation. For example, if it's not booting properly or otherwise not providing you the ability to log in through traditional means. To work with such a server, you basically are going to use the following procedure. You just need to shut it down in AppCenter, move it into the Airlock, and access its console through AppCenter. So okay, so we don't even need to shut this one down. Here's a powered down VM. We select move into Airlock. And the animated entering Airlock indicator tells us that that job is working. And once the animation stops, we can check in server details, see that the enter Airlock job is indeed complete. So that means that the VM that we wanted to isolate is secure in the Airlock, and we're going to access it through AnyConnect VPN. So again, we'll come up to the Connect to VPN icon. Again, we have to specify the Airlock specific login credentials, which is Airlock dash, and then my NaviCloud login. AnyConnect connects, indicates as much in the system tray. And once we're AnyConnected, and we check the server details page, we see that we have a live console option in the commands block. Clicking the console link opens the server's console window, and we have normal console access for troubleshooting purposes. And when our troubleshooting is done, we would shut down the server either through the operating system or the AppCenter commands. And once the server is shut down, the VM's click menu offers us as an option move out of Airlock. Click that. We specify the networking, submit the remove from Airlock dialog, and we get an indicator that we are exiting the Airlock. So the remove from Airlock job moves the VM from its Airlock isolation back into the cloud environment. The VM, as depicted here in AppCenter, no longer displays the radioactive icon that indicates isolation. And once the move out of Airlock is complete, we can operate on the VM with all of the standard AppCenter VM operations. And we can otherwise work with it in the same manner as all the other VMs in your cloud environment. So that concludes this video instruction on using NaviCloud's Airlock facility to import and isolate and access VMs. Thank you for watching and listening today.